And we're good.
And action, off we go. Welcome to Here's Your Freaking Podcast with the Jason Lee and Clark Show. As always, thank you for taking some time out of your day and joining us here. Don't forget, you can stay up to date. All things JLNK by JLNKShow.com.
It's a special pre-Thanksgiving podcast.
We will talk about this fella that's been in the news all week because he was flashing automobiles. But the reason why he was flashing automobiles, I don't know, man. I kind of take this guy's side. I get it. As we approach the end of the year, we'll take a look at some year-end review stuff, including how well did we retain the information, the dating terms used today. We'll talk about 5 foods that will help you keep it up. We'll talk about getting stuff stuck in your butt. And then we've got a school superintendent who is using the school's credit card to pay for his online filth. Quite a bit of money getting chucked around here by this man. We'll get to that later on. We'll start with this guy. He's 30 years old. Typically in a story like this, you want to look down on this guy and say, come on, man, what's your goddamn problem? And knock it off. Nobody wants to see your boner, right?
No,
it's pretty standard. I don't think women, for the most part, don't enjoy seeing boners out in the wild. Maybe a boner at home is fine, but a boner out in the wild, I don't think so.
No bueno.
This guy's 30 years old. He got, according to him, his life has a case of the blahs. And he decided that showing other people his penis, other people passing in cars, was the way to do it. Twice last month, this fella.
I do want to know. I want to know what the thrill is. Like, what kind of a trigger trip is it for you to like show yourself to people?
When the cars are going by at that speed, are they going by slow enough that you can get their reaction? I think that's what you're looking for, is their reaction.
Do you want them to be horrified? Do you want them to cheer? I mean, scream?
You want them to hit the brakes and turn around and come back? Introduce them to your boner? I don't know.
I don't know.
The guy decided to flash his twig and berries, his dick and balls, at drivers passing by on the highway. Twice last month, he was found standing at the rear of his 2012, if this isn't going to get somebody to turn around, I don't know what will, a 2012 Chevy Impala.
Hot.
He had his pants down, underwear, ankles, shirt lifted, so anybody driving by would get a look at his dong.
So he was holding his shirt up and had everything down around his ankles.
Yeah.
So there's no way you could mistake what was going on.
You know how like a little kid pees. You remember when you were a little kid learning, you would take your shirt, you would pull it up under your chin, right? And then you would hold your shirt with your chin so you didn't pee on it. That's what he was doing. When asked why he was doing that, sadly, as bad as the story is, I kind of get it. He wanted to add excitement to his life.
Hey, I mean, at least he's honest. And you know what? Nothing's more exciting than charges and being arrested.
Going to jail is exciting as shit, man.
Super exciting.
So he didn't, run out and buy a fast car. He didn't have an affair on his wife. He just decided to show his tallywhacker to people. Because, again,
so weird.
He just wanted some excitement in his life. Bro, we get it. Who wants a sex doll? Who wants an expensive sex doll? Who wants a sex doll? Who wants a sex doll with a mouth on her? I don't mean a mouth for that. I meant a mouth for wisecracks. A brand new company.
Oh, yeah? She's going to yuck it up with me before we get down to business? I don't know if I want that.
Apparently, a sense of humor is necessary in your sex doll market now. A UK company called Climax is selling a sex doll that has its own AI-generated sense of humor.
Ha, 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 ha.
I wonder if they get their sense of humor from you, because that would take a turn for the dark if it got my sense of humor. I'm sure it would be a little superficial up front, but I bet after a couple of minutes, the humor gets real dark, and that sometimes is off-putting. It's not exactly known, dark comedy, not exactly known for inducing boners.
You get one that gets all of its AI training off of old Bill Burr bits.
Or like Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
The sex doll, Emma, going to cost you about $5,500. They say that the AI inside the doll uses a database of cultural references, emotional cues, and speech patterns to make the doll respond to jokes. Okay. The company adds that this lets Emma do more than process language.
Just tell her I'm funny. Just tell me I'm funny.
She can respond in a way that feels genuine, empathetic, and even funny at times, they say. When it comes to the humor, the AI can adapt to jokes they can adapt the jokes to someone's taste and remember context over time. Like they can call back to a joke that was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nice for $5,500. They do say sometimes.
I don't know if I want to sex and I'll go to hi-oh! Ha-ha!
They do say that sometimes it means it can make people laugh more reliably than actual humans make people laugh.
Wow.
All right, all the urine stuff is now starting to creep out as we're counting down about a month to go here in 2025. How well did we do? Learning the definitions of what's dating like out there. Well, from what we understand, if you listen to the terrestrial show, it's hard as hell out there for a pimp.
Oh, yeah.
What are the most common words used in dating? New words that have been introduced to the dating scene in the year 2025.
This is like the same survey that gave us like ghosting and handcuffing or whatever, cuffing season.
Yep. What is zip coding?
Zip coding is, I'm going to say, you're only willing to date people from your own area.
People set a tight radius on their dating app filters so that they can keep themselves from meeting people outside of their zip code. For some, zip coding goes even further. They'll date someone exclusively while that person is in their region, but then consider themselves single when that person is outside of the zip code. Well, that seems handy as hell. That'd be like a college student dating someone at school, but if that person goes home for the weekend, then you're single again. That's pretty sharp.
It's actually not bad.
We learned this one not too long ago, so it's still pretty fresh. What is monkey barring?
Monkey barring is when you have one hand on your old relationship as your other hand reaches for your new one.
Partners move from connection to connection while only letting go of the old one once you have the new one secured. Right? We always call them back burner boyfriends and girlfriends, right? You keep them kind of warm there on the back until you decided that, wait a minute, whatever's on the front burner, I don't want anymore, and then you switch them real fast. What is a beige flag?
Is that something that's like harmless? Like Jason collects stamps.
They say
you're like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just meh.
They say it's quirky, odd, mildly annoying trait that someone has. It isn't a deal breaker like a red flag. It's not a green means go flag, but still makes you pause and think, that's weird.
So, like, give me an example.
I don't know, like if she wants to sit around on Sunday morning instead of like going out to breakfast or something, she wants to do crossword puzzles together. Like, that's pretty annoying, all right.
He always gets chicken tenders.
What is throning? Oh, yeah, he won't eat vegetables.
Yeah.
We all know that, dude.
Throning?
Yeah.
Is this like...
Sounds like a potty thing.
Put the pussy on a pedestal? You make him a king, make him a queen?
Throning is when you date someone to raise your own social status. The goal for throners is to land a partner that has some clout so that your image gets a boost by association.
So that'd be like me being a radio guy dating a TV woman and like pulling myself up to the higher echelon socially.
Right. On the regional celebrity scale, television people are much more important than radio people. Radio people slightly more important than the kid's birthday party magician, but still a little bit better. I don't know why this word makes me laugh every time. What is shrekking? What was that? Shrek is life. Life is Shrek. What was that? Shrek is love.
Shrek is love.
Man, that video is fucked.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't ever want to see that again.
No. We certainly don't want to see it a fifth time. Shrekking isn't it when you date somebody who looks less attractive than you are?
And why would you date a person uglier?
To make yourself seem more attractive next to them?
No, it's because this is sad, because they treat you better.
Oh.
That's what I thought too. I got to date a fuggo because, well, at least they'll be nice to me because they know that I've outranked them.
So if you really want to be treated well, you'll go into the swamp and find somebody. All right.
What is Banksying? Dating terms from 2025. Banksying.
Like the graffiti artist?
Obviously deriving its name from the street artist Banksy, yes.
All right, so he is, nobody sees him come in and out. Nobody knows who he is. Keeping yourself a mystery?
They say banksying is a relationship that involves slowly withdrawing emotionally from your partner. Why does that sound so mean? Without telling them what you're doing when the time comes to finally break
Well, you
up.
can't tell them that it's not emotionally withdrawing.
Right. The banksier often feels better having mentally checked out of the relationship a long time ago, leaving the other partner blindsided and confused.
Okay.
That's incredibly sad.
Why would you do that to somebody?
I don't know.
Oh, I just want to be mean and also single.
The most popular dating term for the year 2025 is situationship.
That's like a new like a rechristening of friends with benefits, right?
A romantic or sexual relationship that exists without clear labels, commitment, or defined expectations. That sounds like it's just sex for sex's sake.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for them.
Hey, who does that?
Basically, it's more than a hookup but not a relationship. It doesn't sound like that to me. It sounds like it's just a consistent hookup, which is the best kind of hookup.
It's all the fun with none of the unfun.
What would you rather have, a one-night stand or like consistent hookup?
Consistent hookup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it only requires a lot of work the first time. After that, it is very little work to get continued intercourse.
There's a lot of stress not knowing where your next meal is coming from, right?
Yeah. The trick is,
when am I going to eat again? I don't know.
You got to be careful, Jason. You don't want her catching feelings and then it turning from a situationship into a relationship.
This is the toughest one. The dating terms for 2025. What is heterofatalism or heteropessimism?
Heterofatalism?
Heterofatalism is the feeling that heterosexual relationships are doomed to fail despite continuing to pursue them.
So what is
It's best described as a modern weariness to dating, particularly among heterosexual women who feel that heterosexual partnerships are fundamentally flawed and emotionally taxing. Oh, we'll give you that last part. It is emotionally taxing.
So what do? You're like, well, I've tried with women over and over again. Now I need to try with a fella and see if that sticks.
The term evolved from hetero-optimism that captures a sense of resignation and exhaustion. Huh. So you know going into it that it's doomed, so then why do you go into it? I don't get it either.
Maybe you're just like, well, I mean, I don't. It's not going to end well, but I'm still going to do it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, I mean, the sex is fun.
Yeah,
so
there's that.
Yeah, weird, man. It is hard out there for a fucking pimp. All right, what are the 5 foods, according to experts, that will keep it up? You know, like that fella on the side of the road. I mean, eventually, most people don't want to see your boner, but occasionally you're going to find somebody that wants to see that boner. How do you keep that boner bonering?
Isn't the classic clams?
Oysters.
Oh. I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
That's why you take your dates to Long John Silver's. Who wants a clam basket?
I'm eating all these clams and nothing's happening.
You dirty fuck.
Oysters.
Who wants those crumbles at the bottom?
You want brown food for dinner?
They say oysters are, they're an aphrodisiac, and it's been known for years. What makes them...
all those clams casino orders I had. Nothing.
The high zinc content helps in testosterone production, and high zinc content also helps with your sperm health.
Okay.
It's like they've been going to the gym. Look at that.
Yeah.
They've been on the treadmill.
It's fucking ripped.
What else helps you keep it up? Watermelon.
I thought you were going to say heavy cheeses.
I wish it was heavy cheeses.
Kielbasa, bowling alley food.
Heavy cheese and stout. That's what it is.
Yeah. A real rich diet.
They say watermelon, strange. What? They say eating the rind of the watermelon, the white and green layer between the red fruit and the skin, helps because it contains an amino acid that helps improve blood flow by boosting nitric oxide production in the body.
How'd they figure this out? Because it tastes like shit.
Yeah, I know.
You always get to that part that when you have a wedge of watermelon, you get to that thing, your teeth are like, oh, went too far.
That's the part that has no taste to it.
It's like that bittery sort of...
Foods that help you keep it up. Salmon. Rich in vitamin D. Omega fatty acids support hormone production, heart health, and circulation. Yeah, but then your breath stinks, Eric.
Mm-hmm. I'm eating salmon. Slamming salmon.
Kale. High in nitrates. There's that nitric oxide again. Kale helps widen your blood vessels, gets the blood moving to all the parts of the body.
So if I eat all 5 of these things, I'll just be just a walking hard-on.
Yep. And avocados. Rich in potassium, vitamin E, healthy fats, which support hormone regulation and cardiovascular health. And it's pretty good on toast with some cherry tomatoes.
Not bad.
All right, here's the two. These fuck you up a little bit. We're always surprised when somebody gets something stuck in their fanny that's not like a double A battery or
Double A. What is this, your first day?
is it double A? That's the one that goes in the remote, right?
Yeah, the triple A is the real that's the trainer battery.
You're like,
real
you're not,
men step up to a D or bigger.
You're not even trying.
One of those big flashlight batteries from back in the 90s, those big squares.
A man in Taiwan has undergone major surgery. We're always impressed when it's something huge, but I think we need to show some respect. But the guys that can get something really delicate up their fannies and not break them die.
We've had stories on the podcast before where people will put a light bulb up their ass, but the pressure of your sphincter is too much for the light bulb, and it will shatter. And then you're in a world of trouble.
I'm like, that guy.
You know how many years I've carried that factor out of my fucking head?
I'm like, that fella just had a great idea.
Ding. That's why you got to screw it in the screw part first.
A man had to go he underwent major surgery to get a ceramic cup out of his rectum. Of course, as with all these dudes, he said it was an accident. The cup was 3 inches long and 2 inches wide.
I'm going to be the guy that goes to the hospital for this and is point blank honest. Like, sexually, I just got way out of hand, way out of bounds.
Put a cup in my butt.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie to you.
The reaction, I think, would probably be what put me over the edge and got me off. So why are you?
They were horrified, and then I came.
As I'm sitting delicately on a donut in the waiting room, they said, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I put a cup in my butt for sex stuff." And just to watch their face just transition from curiosity to horror. Yep. And then that would be it for me. I'd be like, yeah, thank you. I did my job. And then I would take my donut and go home.
Yep. Same time next week. Yep.
X-ray showed that the cup was in the man's fanny. He came to a local hospital complaining of stomach swelling for 3 days, and he was unable to go potty.
I'd be more embarrassed.
Well, I found the problem. There's a cup in your ass, sir.
Yeah.
It seems to be catching all of the dookie.
But if it's a cup, like a coffee mug, ceramic, like a teacup, there's got to be a handle. You can't, I know in a moment of desperation, the guy put a finger out there trying to get just a one through that loop. Like, come on, buddy, just give me the handle.
Right. It's like the fish isn't hungry, but you're still trying to get the hook in his mouth. The man was too embarrassed to tell doctors about the cup at first, as anybody would be.
See, I'd be more embarrassed to sell a bullshit story that I know is fake. Like, you were cleaning naked and you fell on it. I'd be more embarrassed to say that than say I wanted to see if it would fit, and it did, and now I can't get it out.
Of course, our moment of disappointment, knowing that I'm lying straight to their face, would also probably get me off, too.
Well, I was left unattended with my own butthole. Look what happened. Usually I have adult supervision, but I didn't today.
The guy was hoping that he could push it out on its own. Clearly, that didn't happen. Doctors first tried to remove the cup from the outside.
My God, the ab workout of trying to push a shit out of cup.
They tried to remove the cup from the outside. I already tried that. They had to perform a 2-hour surgery.
Hey, one of those things that dog catchers use where they got the little loop, and as long as you get around, you and you got it.
Oh, like the crocodile hunter.
Yeah, but one of those, but for a butthole.
They had to perform a 2-hour surgery to get it to move through his intestines. When doctors asked the man how it happened, he said it was an accident, claimed he didn't know how it got there.
You don't know? That's even worse than making up a story. I don't know. I just go to bed and things fall in my butthole.
The doctor at the hospital warned the man about putting objects in his rectum and how they can cause serious damage to internal organs and, of course, can even be deadly. The doctor who got the cup, the ceramic cup, out of the man's fanny.
I was watching the first Jackass movie, and I saw Johnny Knoxville do it with a car, and I said, I'm going to do you one better.
The doctor that got this cup out, he said he's seen many cases of people getting stuck. Baseball bats, vibrators, okay. A coconut.
The whole baseball bat? Or does he mean like one of those souvenir bats we all got as kids?
I'm more concerned about the coconut.
The outside's so rough.
He does say that this is the first time for a cup.
Fibrous.
I'll be honest with you. I think the world needs to hear the coconut story more than the ceramic cup story. Here, we'll wrap on this because this guy's in a lot of trouble.
All those years I had my Detroit Tigers souvenir baseball bat, I didn't know I could have had more fun with it than I was having.
Yep, you could have sodomized yourself.
Hey, free fun, buddy.
A fellow by the name of William, he is a former superintendent at the Argo Community High School, which is outside Chicago. Allegedly, William spent thousands of dollars on pornography.
Allegedly.
We're learning that this isn't always, this isn't shocking in the world that we live in today.
No.
What makes the shocking story so shocking is the fact that he was using the school credit card to buy his pornography. He then tried to cover it up with fake invoices. He spent just over $2,500 on a payment service used for adult websites. He also spent another just over $1,100 on an adult site called Slushy.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
I've never heard of it.
Are you sure? Slushy?
I was just going to take
Ringing any bells?
I was just going to take my phone off the Wi-Fi and go check it out, but no, I don't
He also bought Viagra. Oh, my God. He spent $26,000 on Amazon, which included some of that Amazon money went to adult websites. Oh, my God. Well, no wonder they're pissed at this guy.
You think you could get away with like $300 or $400 probably, but when
$26,000?
When you've crossed the $1,000 threshold, you're like, well, I may as well just run it all the way to the finish line until I get caught.
I'm going to get caught. I might as well have fun until I get there.
Yep.
The man asked the school bookkeeper to create phony invoices, later texting her that they should stick to a story about unauthorized charges. He reportedly grew tired of hiding it, allegedly telling the bookkeeper, I can't lie anymore. Yeah, I guess eventually the embarrassment and the heat gets hot enough. You're like, I'm not going to be able to push back against this forever. I might as well just get it over with.
I need to turn myself in.
Bookkeeper cooperated with investigators and expressed deep regret for helping the man, saying that the superintendent took advantage of her loyalty. He resigned last week as part of a deal with the school board.
I like he told the bookkeeper, we got to stick to a story.
She's
like,
like,
I didn't do any fucking thing wrong.
Why? What sort of loyalty do you have to a superintendent? Don't they just have another guy line up right behind him anyway that they can bring in? Don't you just move your loyalty from the superintendent to the principal? Because then the principal becomes the superintendent, right? I assume. So there you go. There's the podcast for this week. Thanks, as always, for taking some time out and hanging out with us. We'll do it again next Tuesday, so we will... don't forget, stay up to date all things JLNK by heading over to JLNKShow.com. One last plug. All right.
Oh, yeah, and hey, like and subscribe so you get alerts whenever we go live.
Right. See you next Tuesday.